that part out because
Yeah, okay.
that was a real world scenario, so we don't want to have that in there.
Okay.
All right, so finishing up. So prepping for next class. Did you guys get some stuff out of that? Did that help?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, is that like
Crazy
you know,
things come up.
crazy things come up?
Be
You just-
creative.
yeah, and don't be afraid to reach out and have a conversation with like somebody out. Like call your coach or whatever and be like, here's my scenario. Like, help me think differently, right? Like help me, is there another way to go? Is there a, you know, and you just go through all the different ways of making it happen. Everybody wants the deal done. So that's the big thing, right? All right, so you guys are gonna have some homework, of course, you know that. That's gonna be on page 24. You guys don't have any videos to watch, but you have to see complete your daily 10-4, you know about that. Writing notes on the homes you preview, report out. Bring your supply of note cards, practice scripts with a partner. Is anybody practicing scripts with a partner?
We're practicing it with a client.
Right, yeah. And that's what happens in the absence of our partners. We just practice our scripts on clients. Yes, all right. Okay, interview 1 or 2 agents in your marketing center and ask about their contract to close successes and best tips, and be prepared to share in class. That's awesome. Complete activities from the action plan in the previous power session, and bring your prepared contact list and your laptop tablet to the next day night class. All right, so you got your page to prepare. All right, final, page 26, recall and remember. When do the 2 possible occurrences of negotiations happen during the contract process? You guys should know that.
Before the first offer.
When do the 2 possible occurrences of negotiations happen during the contract process? Yeah, technically you're in negotiations once the offer, right?
Was that when that with that video?
It's
page
Sorry.
26.
Sorry, got it.
Learning your client and consulting your client?
Well, technically, you are, yes, agreed. The one piece that they're missing here is you are technically in negotiation when you're doing buyer's presentations and listing presentations.
For your commission.
Right. Well, through the listing presentation, you're in negotiation for your commission and getting hired, and the price.
Yeah.
When you're in your buyer's presentation, you're in negotiations of getting hired. There's nothing really, it's either a yes or no. What they're talking about though is when you're actually negotiating with someone other than your client,
Yeah.
which is gonna come down to 2 different scenarios. And one is when you write an offer, right?
And when you counter.
Well, the counter's a part of that.
Oh.
So counter's a part of your offer. So remember that, right? That's all in the negotiations of negotiating an offer. So when are you then again in negotiations? Terms, right? When we're negotiating terms. So in other words, J1, I want you to fix this. I don't want to fix that. I want you to do this. I don't want to do that, right?
Yeah.
Those are all those pieces of negotiation. That's that second part, right? Is when we're already in escrow. So during they're calling it the option period when you're under contract. All right, so name some common points of negotiation.
Price?
Yep, price.
Repairs.
Yep. Repairs for sure.
Okay. Fine, yeah.
Yep, time, closing dates. Yeah.
Conveyances.
Yes, conveyances.
Closing costs.
Closing costs. Do you know when you represent a buyer, you can ask for money to go toward closing costs from the seller?
In Virginia, all the people pay the other person's closing costs.
Right. So you can ask for it. You ask for it in special terms. Who do you need to have a conversation with before you ask for that?
Your sellers.
Yes. Who else? That's a good answer. Who else do you need to have a conversation?
Escrow.
Nope.
Buyer?
Nope.
A lender? Oh.
Lender, 100%. You need to know what kind of loan and what kind of, like, how do I need to term this so it's proper with the loan, right? The lender is loaning based on the contract that you are writing. So you need to make sure that your amount that you're asking for back is acceptable with the kind of loan that you're doing. Like, you need to get real clear with the lender. You guys are working together to figure that out. Like, hey, we want to ask for $10,000 back. Is that hey, yeah, that's great, you know, whatever. I just wanna make sure there's nothing funky there. Make sense? Good. All right,
But they do roll the closing costs into the loan, right?
sometimes. Depends a lot on, you know, there's a lot of different things, and I'm not sure if they can roll them all in. All right, and what are the 3 Ps? Do you guys remember?
Position. Okay.
Prepare, present, position. Very nice. And how do you combat the nibbling tactic?
Nibble back.
Nibble back! Nice. All right. Do we have our 200 in our database yet? I know everybody's had more than 200. Erin, how many do you have in your database? Did we talk about that yet?
I had like 216.
Okay, so you've achieved success. All right. We're gonna do page 27, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So, aha. So I want you guys to fill in your individual ahas. Take a moment and write down some things that came out of today's class.
I can what?
You can keep going. Yeah. Do you know what behaviors, how will you translate your ahas into concrete changes in your behaviors? Example, I need to practice my scripts. Could be the aha. Behavior change, find a script partner and schedule time. Okay, so the actionable item is the behavior. All right, and what tools do you need? So let's ask the tools you will use to achieve the real behavior change. Example, accountability tool, time blocking on the calendar. I think I'm an accountability tool.
Yeah, I think so. I was thinking, how do I write Nicole's name?
Accountability. So evaluate what kind of accountability will sustain your behavior change. Is this an accountability partner, mentor, my tracker,